Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This is Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Yep, well, I did all the other Ace Attorney games in the series. Why the hell would why wouldn't I do this one? Besides the fact that it's not as good as the other Ace Attorney games, but whatever. So, yes, this is I guess you can call it, pretty much a spin-off of the Ace Attorney series, where this time we play as Miles Edgeworth he's like the main character in this game, and we solve mysteries and murders and whatnot. We're usually really outside a courtroom, so, yeah, that's it. And, the thing is, you gotta think about how Miles would tackle a situation more than like how Phoenix would tackle a situation. Phoenix is like, I'll handle it in court, I'm a defense attorney. Miles, he always knew that he was like a logical thinker, always wanted, evidence and whatnot, and putting two and two together. In this game, you'll see that happening. You'll do logical thinking, you'll be deducing stuff, you'll be doing a lot of investigating, and, well, yep, that's pretty much all there is to this game. And, I feel this game is pretty much easy because it kind of like babies you into like, well, this needs to be done by this, and then you gotta do it. But it's still a fun game in terms of like, it's in the Ace Attorney series, so in the universe, so it's something to enjoy. So of course this one was released I don't know, 09 I believe or so, and there is a sequel to this game, but it's only in Japan, and I suppose the Capcom has no. They have no plans to localize it to, the North American market, European, whatnot. So we're kind of screwed out playing that at the moment. And of course there are people making like a translation patch for the game, but they said the first case should be done in actually a couple weeks, so that would be nice if they can do that. But if not, then, whatever. But for the time being, we can always play this game, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I mean, you guys seem to enjoy the other Ace Attorney games, so this might be something interesting. So let's go ahead and get this one started. Starting off with Turnabout Visitor. I believe there's 5 episodes in this game. I believe one of them is pretty short, including this one. So this game shouldn't take too long, but then again, we'll see. It might take a good amount of time. So sit back and enjoy Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. March 14th of pretty early in the morning, 1:16. We don't know where it's at. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Why go to this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. Wow, that's drastic. Who is this person? Well, no, we already know who it is. Okay, so this should be easy. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. Well, that sounds a lot like Edgeworth when we first met him all those years ago. So that's interesting. So first, right off the bat, you can see on the top, it's like, wait, that doesn't look like, pre-made, backgrounds. Nope, it's actually in 3D. Oh, look, there he is walking around like nothing is minding his own business. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office, keeping it clean. I'm sure we can trust Gumshoe. Why the hell not? The door's unlocked. Does that mean anything? Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Oh, that must be a terrible smell. What are these? Oh. I think he knows it. What the? Oh, what's the meaning of this? Freeze. What? Oh no. Oh no! Who is this person? I really don't know. It's been forever since I played this game. Gotta remember again. Identify yourself. Oh yeah, that'll work. Shut up. That's the best reply ever. You got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. No! You shot my wall and frame. Is that threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. And he slinks away into the abyss. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I will be thrust into a multitude of cases, and so very frantic in busy days. Some very frantic. Alrighty, holy crap. That's one hell of a start of the game, but then again, it's Ace Attorney, so they usually start like this anyway. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. This definitely is a predicament. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard there were a murder taking place in your office, I just ran up here straight away. This is Dick Gumption. He's a detective of the local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... look what I did to your office! It's totally trashed! I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor of dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking one into my office. Whoa! Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it was my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in my forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? So anytime you see on a green text here, you know you're gonna get like a new piece of logic, if you want to say. So this one is a crime scene, my office. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? Well, we're gonna have to find out. So now it gets placed in your logic. I get the nagging feeling this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? The office key. For security reasons, this office's door has a lock built into it. Well, duh. I guess that's another piece of logic. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Logic? By finding a connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? First, I recall information through the logic button, and then connect them together. Now, to touch the logic button and recall the facts. Touch. Now we're in logic mode, in a sense, so it's pretty much kind of given to you. So you gotta connect your thoughts. The only two thoughts you have are the crime scene and office key. Once you have it connected, choose the two you want, you just click connect, and you get a new piece of information. If you're wrong, then, well, you get a little bit of health taken away, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe in the later ones it might be difficult, but here, not so much. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for a murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime scene as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Killer's goal. Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? Don't know. Maybe we'll find out. You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. Yes, well, when you follow leads to your conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. So it's pretty much telling you that if you get something wrong, then you get hurt. But I think carefully before piecing leads together. The logic should flow. A lot like programming. Terrible, terrible programming. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! Begin investigation. The High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202. So, yeah, basically in this game, it's going to be split up into investigations. And once we're done, we'll tell you we're going to be done with investigating. Then we talk a little bit, do whatever, and then, well, it just keeps continuing on like that. So, that's pretty much the gist of the game. The basis of any good investigation is that examine everything, sir. I know that. When I want to examine something, I simply touch the examine button. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just touch the partner button, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Alrighty, so let's well, first we got the logic button, so if we have anything to connect with, you can do that. And we got our organizer, which is, operates as kind of like a court record in any of the other Ace Attorney games. So we got our, we have our, items here. And we also got profiles, which they got rid of to present in Apollo Justice, but they had it in other games before, and this pretty much tells you a bunch of profiles. So here's this guy who's the victim. Who's like, why was he killed? And of course, Dick Gumshoe. We all know about him. 32, really? Looks a lot older than that. So that is that, and you can press the partner button to get more information if you would like. You called, sir? And if you want to do anything, you can talk to the partner or whatnot. But for right now, we really don't got to do anything. But you could present information or evidence to them, hopefully, find out more, but we really don't need to do that for Gumshoe right now. And, of course, the brand new thing in this game is we can walk, and we can run! It's like, holy crap! So, that's pretty much the new stuff in this game. It's like, we can move around, it's 3D, Not 3D like 3DS, but, 3D in terms of, like, movement and whatnot, so that's pretty cool, I've never done this before, so in this, when you're moving around, you can go, when you find something, you can see in the bottom right, if there's something to examine, that button will appear, or if you're next to someone, you can talk, use a talk, so right off the bat, we see the handgun. This could easily be the weapon. Oh wait, what have we here? Is this perhaps the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made an escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? And I don't know why the text goes up there. I'm not sure it's because, well, I can't remember if that's how it usually is or not. Whatever. Oh, I know! I was issued the exact same model! I think. Detective... I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. And I love how he says it's really dangerous, but if we remember in, I don't know if it was Justice for All or Trials and Tribulations, he was talking to Pearl. He was like, oh, yeah, you want, see my, he's like, you want to play with my gun or something like that, and it's like, don't give her that to play with, you idiot, but, whatever. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by the precinct's detectives. Revolver, found at the crime scene. It's the same model as those used by the precinct detectives. Holy crap, so I wonder what that could mean. Well, how about we take a look at the actual body here? See if we can find out who this person is. Finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. And I believe he's gonna keep repeating this line anytime you keep, examining things, so that gets annoying pretty fast. So, right off, we can see that, there's a badge right here. Well, this could have ID in it, why not? What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of those before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinkydink. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. Oh, looks like he was a detective. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. The victim was a detective. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective. Alright, that's, holy crap. I've seen they have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. So, you see what it kind of did there? It's like, oh look, you know, time to use some logic. So the game kind of babies you in a sense like that, but, you know, whatever. Let's see. Well, I can go on this for a little bit. Let's try examining, we can examine the body, why not? Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdomen area. Looks like a bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep, until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they've done processing the crime scene. Alright, so we got new evidence, so some notes on the crime scene. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I touch the organizer button. The organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it as well. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Just like in any other Ace Attorney game. As you can see, kind of on the back here, there's a whole bunch of files just all about. It's like, why is this like that? The files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and the killer. Oh, okay. And I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put into pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I water the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list. This is a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I come in and clean this day until it's sparkled. Does he have a life? You know, he's doing something nice for you, Edgeworth. You know, stop being, so rude. Well, I believe that's all we're going to be finding over there for just right now, so... I guess real quick, just this is an introductory episode, let's go ahead and just make this a little bit longer and do some more stuff. So, like they said earlier, we have some information here. So, we got that... We found a revolver first, we realized it's the same model as we got from the detectives. And we also found out that the actual victim was a detective. Putting two and two together, well, not that hard, So, see, investigation and logic isn't that hard to use. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. It could have belonged to our recently departed. Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What have we got here? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! This guy's wearing a gun holster! So it appears our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Alrighty, so it was taken from him. Okay. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you've got to look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheels to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. You use the slide bar or the X and Y arrows to zoom in out and to get a nitty-gritty. So, yeah, kind of like in the, where did they used this in the 5th case of the original Ace Attorney game. Then they implemented the whole thing in Apollo Justice, although really don't even use it that much. Here, I think it's more prevalent, so I could use my mouse to go ahead and do it, but I can also use the buttons to make it a little bit easier for myself, so I don't have to get the arrows, whatever. So, what if we check the chamber? It might be, oh, there we go. Looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wresting the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. Huh. I guess this is about all we're gonna find out. We should send a body to, Jim! Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh! Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turning in for the night. Sure. Just in a blood-stained suit, pal. Well, hey, it's the douchebag. So, yeah, we all know this... Come on now. I mean, he had a gun. It looks like he was talking to the guy and shot him, so... This looks like it's actually a killer. Do we know for certain? Not really, but... I guess we're gonna have to prove that, so... Yeah. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes I am! I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. I don't know if it's Jacques or Jack, whatever, but I don't care. Jim here is my partner in crime busting. Crime busting, holy crap. No. Put that two and two together, come on now. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office, huh? Yes, that's correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Hey, don't go jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not! I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them, and only the owner of the office has a key to his or her own office door. That's correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip his whole entire time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. Ho 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 ho. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer! No way, pal! You got it all wrong! Everyone calm down! Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on, then. It's your room, after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there! Sir! Okay, yeah, that's okay. I want you to capture the scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. Okay. I don't know if that's really... How do you say, appropriate, but whatever. I should probably give them some space. Okay, so... I believe that's a good way to end the game, or not end the game, but end the first part. So it gives you like a little bit, you know, it gives you a taste of what to expect from the game from now on. And there's a little bit more that they haven't really shown off just yet. But we'll get into that in the parts coming up. But this is pretty much. Oh jeez, excuse me. I was studying a little bit and I'm tired now. But it's pretty much the gist of playing Ace Attorney Investigations. So, I mean, it deviates away from the other Ace Attorney games, but, you know, if you're still a fan of the series, then I would still recommend picking this one up, you know, and just, you know, to say that you're playing it. I mean, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, every game series will have some game in them that not a lot of people will enjoy as much, you know, kind of like Kingdom Hearts, basically like Root Chain Memories and mainly Recoded, and then like just a bunch of games out there like that, you know. So this could possibly the same could be said about this one, but it's still a good game. At least I think so. So well, there you go, guys. So next time, I guess we're gonna go ahead and continue the investigation, and hopefully we can figure out who, although we think we already know who, and why this Buddy Faith character was killed. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. I'll see you guys later.